Hello beautiful glam girls, and welcome back to another video. So this video is a Valentine's Day video. I wanted to bring you guys a lot of Valentine's Day content this Valentine's Day season, and I thought this would be a fun one because I've never done a video like this, and it's something that's really interesting to me. Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday. So I mean, besides Christmas, because Christmas is Christmas, but like Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday. And my birthday is the day after, if you didn't know. So I take Valentine's Day very seriously. I absolutely love it. And so I always try to do something, you know, cute on Valentine's Day, and like, I don't know, I just love Valentine's Day. This year I wanted to bring you guys a video all about a date night ideas for Valentine's Day, from things you can do at home to things that are a little bit more expensive, a little bit more sexy, depending on what your budget is or what your age range is. Let's jump into it. I'm very excited. So the first thing I have written here is a burlesque show. So my husband and I have done burlesque shows a few times. There's one place in particular that we love to go to. We've gone there for Valentine's Day. We went to for Valentine's Day 2019, and then we also went for Halloween 2019. And this place is really expensive, but it's a very upscale, sexy burlesque show. We also have gone to like a more down, like classic burlesque show that's like cheaper, where it's just like a dive bar and a stage kind of thing. And we love burlesque shows. They're super sexy, super sensual, and there's all types of different burlesque, from more like masculine burlesque, there's even male burlesque dancers, to very sexy, like full-on nudity burlesque shows. There's burlesque with fire, burlesque with costumes, there's like singing burlesque, and there's just all types, and it's so sexy, so sensual, especially when you go to one where you dress up, you get sexy, wear your best lingerie, have some good food, some good wine, and then after you go home, you know, you put on your own show. Okay, and get some tips from the girls and bring it home. It's definitely fun, sexy, just a good night. This is something that obviously is more expensive, more upscale, depending on where you go, especially if you're doing like a dinner, especially if it's Valentine's Day, they're gonna charge you more. But it's definitely a special kind of thing if you want to celebrate, you know, your love and do something different, do something exciting. It's definitely a great way if your guy is into like strippers or like P-O-R-N, if he's into the S-T-R-I-P club, YouTube BODN, then this might be a great way to incorporate some of those fantasies without, you know, without being too dirty. You know, it's a great way to kind of like, I don't know, bring him into it, and you bring yourself into that kind of fantasy and pick up some trips, you know, pick up some tricks and tips. The second thing is to cook together, and this can be really cute. You can look up a recipe that you both want to try and make it together, like make it a whole thing, you know, either have all the ingredients ready, and then a really cute thing you can do is get a really cute apron and maybe wear some lingerie underneath or nothing underneath. Wear some cute heels, make it sexy for him, you know what I mean? Like, or maybe cook the meal for him and let him watch. Like, just different things like that can be really sexy, especially if you're trying to be on a budget. It's just a really great way to spend some time together. Or you guys can wear, like, if you want to be a little less sexy, you can wear matching pajamas and like bake cookies together and watch some good movies. You know, make like a nice night out of it if you don't want to spend too much money. But cooking together can be really sensual. You know, you can feed each other things with your fingers and like taste things together and have wine while you're cooking and just make it sexy and fun. The third idea is to have a no phone night. Be a night where you commit to having no technology, no phones. Maybe you can watch movies together or something like that, but commit to not having your phones out the whole night. Commit to spending time together. Commit to really communicating eye to eye and like trying different things. You know, maybe say, you know what, we're gonna like play board games tonight, or we're really gonna talk tonight, or we're really gonna just engage with each other, or maybe we're just gonna sit in silence and enjoy each other's company with some really good music, because that can also lead to other things, you know what I'm saying? So a no phone night can be a really good chance to reconnect and let go of the world and all the drama and really focus on each other. Number 4 is XEX dice. So this is definitely, you know, adults only, consulting adults only, but this could be a really fun way to spice things up. You know, you roll the dice and they have like different words on them that tell you different things to do, and it can be a really fun way to spice things up if you guys are looking to spice things up, or you know, if it's something that you don't really do often, or maybe you know he's really into it. Kind of like ask questions, like, you know, it's nice to, when you're talking to your partner, to ask them questions that you can kind of like keep the answers in your head for later. So be like, oh babe, what do you think of this, or what do you think of that, or like, look what just showed up at my Amazon recommended, some sex dice, haha, what do you think? And then you like listen, you know what I mean? So that if he's like, oh, that seems cool, or like, oh yeah, that would be dope, you know, you can think about it and like put that in your Amazon cart, and when Valentine's Day comes, you pull it out. And then you can do other things, you know, like make sure you have wine out, make sure you have good music on, but the dice will be like the main event, you know what I mean? Next one is to make fondue at home. So I did this one year and it was so much fun. I made dinner, I did like a whole romantic dinner, I dressed up, I cleaned the house, I made like a little picnic on the floor in front of the fireplace, and you know, you can make like a little, you know, like a dinner on the floor. You put like pillows on the floor, blankets, make everything really sexy, put on candles, lower the lighting, all that kind of stuff, and then you make your own fondue. And it actually is really romantic, it's really fun. You feed each other, you have the candle in front of you, the flame in front of you, and there's so many like really cute inexpensive fondue kits, and I'll have those linked down below that you can get on Amazon, and they have ones that are specifically for Valentine's Day. They're like red and pink, heart shaped, and you guys can do your own fondue at home. It's so much cheaper than if you did it at a restaurant, and it's so romantic and it's just a good time. So fondue at home. Next thing is really romantic and really sweet, is to plan a trip to where you guys first met. So even if that's in the city you still live in, definitely go there for Valentine's Day, because first of all, it's really romantic, it's a chance to get out of the house and go somewhere, and 3, it's probably cheap. So of course, if it's a restaurant or a bar, then yeah, you might have to buy some dinner or buy a drink. But if it's like a place, or if there's like a specific place, maybe it's not where you met, but maybe it's where you had your first kiss, or the first place they said they loved you, or maybe it was where your firstborn was conceived, I don't know, whatever is like that special place for you, make a trip to go there together. Maybe surprise the other person and be like, oh, you know, I'm not telling you where we're going, but be ready at this time, you know what I mean? And guys, if you do this, make sure that you tell her to dress appropriately. Don't make her think that she needs a ball gown and y'all just meeting like on the street. Like, make sure you tell her, we're not going anywhere fancy, just dress cute. And you know, make sure you set realistic goals, or like realistic expectations. That's what I mean. Because if you make her think you're going somewhere really fancy and she like dresses up, and then you take her to like 116th and 12th Street or something, I don't know, that's gonna be hurtful. So do this right and make sure she knows that you're going somewhere cute, but it's not to dress up. But it would be really romantic if you did take her there first and then go somewhere, you know, dressy. That would be even better. Extra points for you. But of course, every budget is different, and it's more about the thought. Every woman, we care about the thought more than anything, guys, more than anything. What? Also for girls, you don't have to like, this doesn't have to be just for guys. You can do these things for your man. So if you want to take him on a trip to where you first met and you think that would be special for him, please do it. I think that is so romantic. Next thing is to make a collage of photos or videos, and then, you know, sit there and watch them together. So I also think this is super romantic for either person to do for the other. Make like a video or photo collage. Did I say collab? Make a photo or video collage of your first dates, whatever photos you have together of the time you've been together. Make a cute collage with some cute music, and then airplay it from your phone to your TV, or put it on YouTube and play it on your TV, and like make it an event. Get popcorn, get snacks, get fondue, get wine, their favorite drink, dinner, and be like, babe, I have really something special for you to watch. Especially again, if you are on a budget and you don't have the money to buy them an extravagant gift, things like this are more memorable than any gift you could possibly give. I promise. These things are what really shows the person that you love them, you cherish that you're with them, and again, it's a great way to stay home. And if you're not together, it's a great way to send them something that they can open on their phone and watch, and really let them know that you're thinking of them and that they're special. The next thing is to write a letter to them. So this is so cliche and like old school, but a really nice thing to do is write a handwritten letter, you know, with like one simple rose and a 2-page letter from your husband, and that will be like the best Valentine's Day ever. I promise you guys. If you can't afford much, write a handwritten letter and put just one single rose and a little box of chocolates on the bed, and when she wakes up and reads that letter, she will love you forever. So again, it's not about money, it's about the thought that counts. And I definitely think that writing like a really sweet letter, handwritten letter, would be so romantic, mean so much to the person, and would just be such a great gift. The next one is something that I actually did for Antonio for his, I want to say it was his 30th birthday. I think it was his 30th birthday. I can't remember because we've been together so long. But it's basically you get a bunch of balloons. So if you want to do 14 because it's the 14th, or you want to do maybe like the years that you guys have been together, maybe not, because then you would only have 1 or 2. Like me and Antonio have been together 10 years, so we would have 10 balloons. But if you've only been with the person, maybe you can do months. So if you've only been together a year, maybe you could do 12 balloons for a year, for each month. Or you could just do whatever number of balloons you want, just a random number. The point is you get balloons and you get them filled with helium, of course, and then you tie notes to the end of each balloon that say reasons you love them. So it doesn't have to be long. It can literally be, I love your smile, I love that you're kind, I love that you're open-minded, I love how much you love our pets, I love how hard you work, I love that you think about me every day, I love that you text me in the morning. Like little things like that, right? And you like tape them to the end, so when they walk in they have a room full of balloons with like all these notes on them, and it is so interactive, it's romantic, it's fun. It is like the most beautiful thing that I think it's one of the best things I did for Antonio for his birthday. And I would cry if someone did that for me. I just think it's so sweet, and it's really inexpensive. All you have to do is buy the balloons and the helium. I'm sure you have a pen and paper. I'm sure you have some tape or staples or something. And it's a great way to tell the person you love them, and imagine coming home to that. The next thing is to have an at-home dance party. So if you guys like to party, but you want to keep it chill, you want to keep it romantic, you don't want to really be out in the streets because that shit is whack, definitely have an at-home dance party. Lower the lights, maybe get like one of those little mini disco balls that light up the room, or even just put candles all over the house and just dance together. Romantically dance or get down, drink, have an at-home party. Like sometimes we forget how much we can have fun just together. You don't have to be at a club to get down. You can have your fun at home, put on music that gets both of you hype, put your phones away, and make the environment really fun. So like I said, get drinks, get party stuff, like make it feel like you're at a party, and just be with each other and dance with each other and do other things. Next one is to have dinner at a chocolate themed restaurant. So this is a cliche, but I love it. We pretty much have made it our own personal little Valentine's tradition to have dinner at a chocolate themed restaurant. It is just the most fun thing to do, especially because we've been together so many years. Valentine's Day is like, it's kind of like another day, but it's a day that we have extra chocolate. So we go to this restaurant in the city and they have chocolate everything. It is so much fun. It is just like, it's just cute, it's fun. Everyone around you is like full of love and happiness, and there's Valentine's Day balloons everywhere. And then because my birthday is on the 15th, we always make a reservation for 11 so that we're there when it turns into my birthday, and it just makes it so special. So that's special because my birthday's on the 15th, but I think going to a chocolate themed restaurant is so cute. It is so cliche, but that's what Valentine's Day is about. It's about being cheesy and lovey and bleh in a good way. And then last but not least, draw them a bath with rose petals. So this is another cliche, but women love this. So men definitely do this, or draw a bath for each other. If you have a big enough bathtub, if you're lucky. We don't have a big enough bathtub, but if you know, just want to draw a bath for your spouse, have rose petals that go from like the door to the bathroom to the bathtub, and then have rose petals in the bathtub, and draw them a really nice cozy bath that's like milky, and like put bath salts in it, put rose candles in the bathroom, put candles everywhere, put romantic music on your phone and put it in the bathroom and put it on their phone. Draw them a really nice bath, and then you can put this in conjunction with like writing them a letter, making dinner. I'm scared to combine some of these things. I think they would make a great Valentine's Day night, and your spouse will be so grateful. So let me know what you guys are gonna do for Valentine's Day. Are you guys gonna take any of these ideas? Let me know which one was your favorite down below and what you're gonna do. So like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and happy Valentine's Day. Bye.